So now that we talked about Shoma's forms, let's talk about the homie Hanzo, Comrade of Valen. Let's do his forms. Now, Valen's base form, it's still, it's a basic form. It's the base form, it gets the job done. It gets the job done. It's a pretty powerful form. And, overall, the suit looks great. But then we get to his donut form. And this form, I feel like was very much underutilized. Like, he rarely really used this form. I say he used this form like 3 times, but overall, when he did use it, it did work. Like, I like the aesthetic of it. I like how the suit looks. The donuts can, the shoulder pad donuts can, and make them a little smaller. But overall, like, I did like this form. It was cool, but very much like underutilized. Now, if you want to talk about underutilized, his bushel form was very much underutilized. This swish roll form, man, after he got his butt kicked by Ram in their first meeting, man, we never saw this form again, really. Overall, I feel like I would like this suit more if it just did more. If we saw it more and he did more stuff with it, I would like it more. But it was also a pretty powerful form, so why stop using it? But I do get it. We get more upgrades and stuff. The older stuff tends to stop showing up as much. But at the same time, I like it. I just don't like it as much as donuts. And with we could talk about his base form upgrade. Technically, basically, I call this form like this form basically just dark chocolate. But this form made him ruthless. He was murking freaking Granutes in this form, but it was hurting him. This form was hurting him and draining him. It was hurting him really bad, so he had to stop using it. But overall, it did work. I did like it, but it messed up his mind and it just had a negative effect on him. But overall, I mean, it looks okay. It's just his base form with some, some stuff put on it. But other than that, it was kind of cool. Then we get to the peak. We get to the man, the myth, the legend, Frappe. I love Frappe. This is overall my favorite form of Valen. Like this is it. Like, he's good right here. I don't really see him needing any other new forms. This form also does the Blizzard Sorbet thing, where it'll melt, if he uses it for a while. But other than that, this is my favorite form of Valen. Just most powerful form, my favorite form of him. I love the helmet. I love the suit design. I love like the straw that sticks out, and I like how they actually use the straw in a way in an episode. But other than that, Frappe is my favorite form of Valen, with his actual base form being my second favorite. But other than that, what's your favorite form of Valen?